What's up everybody, Corey with Freaky Tech Reviews here. So I've had a problem recently with my kitchen area of not having a decent charging setup that doesn't leave cords all over the place. So after searching for a little bit, I found that the recently released Anker power charging station to be the best fit for my needs. Anker is a well-known charging cable brand that I've been buying from for years now, and I've always appreciated their quality and I trust their charging capabilities to not hurt my devices. And with this charging station being fairly new to the market, I figured I would take a look at it for you. While I really like this charging station, there is one drawback that I'm not a big fan of that I'll share in just a little bit. The Anker 647 charging station is a 10-in-1 device that charges in a number of different ways. What sets this charging station apart from the rest is the dual retractable USB-C cables on each end. Each cable has a full meter or 3.28 foot of length and locks into whatever length you unspool. To reel it back in, you simply pull slightly and it releases the spool and allows the cable to retract back into the station. Now this charging station actually has the ability to charge 10 devices at once, because in addition to the two USB-C cables, you also have 6 AC outlets, a USB-C port, and a USB-A port. Now I will say that the max charging output of all cables and ports are something to take note of. They're labeled as USB-C 1 and USB-C 2, but they're not actually marked on the station itself. This is important to remember because the cable on the port side has a 60-watt max charge that can charge a MacBook Pro, and on the opposite side it has a 45-watt max charge that charges up to a MacBook Air. And then the ports themselves have a max of 15 watts for the USB-C and 12 watts for the USB-A. I did put a link in the description below for you to check out as well, because there is a detailed breakdown of all the charging ports and how they output. Now one thing I really like about this charging station is that Anker uses their ActiveShield 2.0 safe charging system. This monitors the temperature in your devices as they charge and adjusts power accordingly to keep batteries healthy. They also have many other areas of protection that are important when pulling so much power through one unit. In an age where there's so many different kinds and types of chargers, it's important to know the kind that you're buying so that it doesn't hurt the life of your batteries. Too much power, not enough power, overheating your batteries, all these are things that you need to take into consideration. And this charging station actually does that for you because it monitors up to 3 million times per day how hot your devices are getting and how much power are going to them. And that's part of why it has a hefty price tag, which we'll address in just a little bit. Real quick, if you enjoy tech reviews, then please consider subscribing and joining the Freaky Tech family. I have a goal of hitting 500 subs by August, and your support is very much appreciated. Now, the build of this charging station is fantastic. Anker's product quality continues to impress me, and it's always a solid build. I love the overall aesthetic of it, and the material quality is top notch. And you can really tell that Anker put a lot of thought behind every aspect of this power station. A good example of this is the wall plug that is angled by 45 degrees so that it doesn't dominate an entire outlet. And this cable being 5 foot long is also very nice. The bottom of the station has grips that are great because they allow you to pull the retractable cables without sliding the unit. I did find that you want to try to pull the cables from the same height as the charging station itself, because if you pull from too high of an angle, it'll actually lift the station up a little bit, preventing the feet from doing their job. But the one thing I really don't like about this charging station is the fact that it looks like it should have wireless charging on top. I think Anker knew this was going to be a problem because they actually included a specific tag on top stating that it doesn't support wireless charging. I feel like there's enough room in the design to incorporate this, or at least not make it look like it has it. So I do think that's a bit of a flaw in the design of this station, and I think I'm gonna have a lot of people that try to use it and don't understand that it doesn't actually wirelessly charge. Now the price of this charging station is definitely up there. Anker has it listed for $99, but I got it on Amazon for $80 at the time of this video. The link in the description I talked about earlier is from the Amazon page where it seems to be cheaper, so I hope when you watch this the pricing remains consistent, and hopefully you get it for even cheaper than that if you catch it on a sale. But overall, I love this charging station and I'm very happy with it. I was looking for retractable, and I was even thinking of getting retractable cables themselves, but that doesn't solve the problem of organization. This actually allows me to keep everything in one spot, and because 2 of the cables are built into the unit itself and retract, it's going to be a much cleaner setup in that space. So while it's pricey, I do feel confident that if you invest in it, you'll be really happy with it. But I do want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Is it something that you're interested in or you might consider? I'd love to hear from you. But if you're this far into the video and you haven't subscribed, I do hope that you'll join the family as this community grows. But I really appreciate your time and you being here today. Again, I'm Corey with Freaky Tech Reviews. I'll see you next time.